No one really tells you this part of growing up. It's not just careers that change, or relationships that shift, it's friendships that become the hardest to hold on to. The people who once felt like your whole world slowly become names you scroll past, voices you haven't heard in months, memories you only revisit when you're feeling nostalgic, and it hurts. But it's real. As kids and teenagers, friendships are effortless. You're in the same school, the same neighborhood, the same classes. Proximity makes connection easy. It's time to hang out after school, talk on the phone for hours, make plans without needing a calendar. You bond over small things, music, crushes, inside jokes, and it feels like nothing will ever come between you. But then adulthood hits and everything changes. Life gets loud. Careers take off. People move away. Some become parents, others don't. Some get married, some don't. Priorities split. Schedules don't align. Suddenly, catching up becomes a 30-minute window on a random Tuesday, if at all. It's not that we stop caring, it's that we start surviving, juggling work, bills, health, family, mental exhaustion. And often, we don't have the emotional bandwidth to maintain all the connections we once could. We go from texting every day to, let's catch up soon, and from there to, I miss you, but I don't know how to bridge the silence, and the silence grows. What makes adult friendships so fragile is the lack of built-in structure. As kids, friendship is routine. As adults, friendship is a choice. You have to choose to reach out, to schedule, to be intentional. In a world that constantly demands more from us, sometimes that choice becomes harder and harder to make. But here's the thing. It's not about loving less. It's about living more. More responsibility, more stress, more noise. And with that noise, it becomes easy to misinterpret silence as disinterest. But most of the time, it isn't. It's just life getting in the way. Adult friendships require grace. Understanding that a delayed reply doesn't mean disregard. That a canceled plan isn't personal. That someone not showing up doesn't mean they don't care. It often means they're barely showing up for themselves. And yet, real friendships, true, soul deep connections, can't survive it. Not because they're perfect, but because they're rooted in trust. Because when you do finally talk again, it feels like no time passed. Because you know that even with the distance, even with the silence, that love is still there. Friendship in adulthood is about depth over frequency. It's about being there when it matters. About listening without judgment. About reaching out without keeping score. It's not always consistent, but it can be constant in art. And if you're the one holding the phone, wondering whether to reach out again, do it. Send the text. Make the call. People don't always forget you. They're just hoping they're not forgotten to. Because the truth is, we all need connection. And while adult friendships may be harder to maintain, the ones that remain, they're the most real, the most raw, and often the most beautiful. So cherish them, fight for them, and most of all, be the kind of friend you need, even if it means going first.